Op tempo. Ja, als ik in de Kaya around, then Belgium over.
Okay, copy. So, that little bit of banter, everybody. There are drag marks on the road, very distinct. Well, they were further back. They've gone down into the drainage line. Hyena dragging a kill. So, as I said earlier, heard hyena feeding, the sounds of hyena cackling, which to us as humans sounds like laughing. Of course, it isn't laughing. It is socializing sounds, very important communicative messages that are passed between individuals depending on their rank and everything else. There's Ephraim now. He's following tracks as well. He was following the drag marks. Anyways, so we heard that at 4. I'm sure some of you, if you were already watching 2 hours ago, would have heard sounds of hyenas cackling. Wasn't too much, wasn't very vocal, but there was every now and then. And that would have been the hyena feeding on this carcass that they were dragging. My guess is either they caught it or they stole it from the boys, because there are leopard tracks. Who's that up in the tree in the drainage line there in the mist? Actually, it would be nice to see that with the sun behind it. It's a vulture. Vulture possibly just roosting overnight, not necessarily there for any reason in particular. It's way too cold for vultures to be out. Sort of, actually. I have to admit I've had, not here in South Africa, but one very memorable day of mine up in East Africa was waking up just before sunrise, and with the sun rising, having some coffee around the fire before we head out for a walk for the day. It was on a walking stage, just flown away. As I was saying, not likely to have vultures flying this time of day. They can't get into thermals, and it's just too much energy to get up there and stay up there. Oops. Can't start it in gear, Mark. Anyways, there we were. Sun just rising, and the vultures were flying over our heads in their numbers, all heading up to the north. And we decided to walk up to the north to see what was going on. Unfortunately, some buffalo and elephant interrupted our pursuit of an answer as to what the vultures were doing. Well, Ephraim went up here back to quarantine, so I'm going to do another loop. I'm going to do a slightly bigger loop. We'll go to uno momento, por favor. What did I see? I saw something that looked like a very indistinct track that was probably baboon. So, not likely to have vultures sitting on top of carcasses at the moment. There's big giraffe tracks there going the other way. That would have been maybe one of the giraffe from yesterday. Big bull, maybe that big bull with the hair on his tail missing and the one horn smaller than the other. Greg, what have I got on the left hand side of my hatband? Oh, there, a couple of korhan feathers.
Keep your head very, very still.
Greg, I found a hat, and I've got a headband for my other hat. Came from New York. With the human lioness. Where was I? Always just digress and interrupt myself. And anyways, so a lot of leopard tracks around Taylor Lodge, around room 8, around the car park. There was leopard around camp yesterday. Would have been one of the boys. I couldn't even guess which one. It was Misha and Induna hanging around camp quite a bit lately. Just before drive, around 2 o'clock, I took a walk into the drainage line just next to camp because Franklin were going crazy and guinea fowl were going crazy, grey lories, the go-away birds were screaming their little grey heads off. But I couldn't see anything. When I was directing yesterday morning, was I directing? Yes. And the monkeys were going crazy above our cars. I walked out there because Tara was on a roll. So I thought I could give her a few minutes to, not a few minutes, a minute or so to carry on. We were having a wonderful discussion about collared cats. And I just took a walk out into the car park. Still couldn't see anything. Looking at scratch marks on the road, old marks from an elephant's trunk. So leopard are around. We need to go back up to quarantine, maybe back towards Zoe's Road. Try and follow up on those tracks there. 2 doves in the road. Rex is good luck.
That is good luck, for sure.
Rex is, yeah, Rex is good luck sign. So we're going to have good luck for Rex this morning. We're down in the dip, so it's a little bit colder here than it is up on the rises. Feeling a little bit stiff this morning because I've got so many layers on. But it's still not that cold that I need gloves yet. I did bring my gloves, but it's not that cold that I need them. I do have a scarf on. I find it's most important to keep the neck warm.
It is cooler the lower we go, though.
It is. It is.
Well,
Do you think we can deduce
Just
that?
quickly stop.
I think we can make a deduction that cold air sinks and hot air rises. I just lost Herman, he just fell off the vehicle. A piece of wire, a piece of baling wire.
Sorry guys, I just quickly picked up a piece of wire that must have fallen off somewhere.
I found you are there quarantining with marc on the area. I'm on 3 of them now, still quiet there. So yeah, still quiet. You're ready for the go?
Get through this drainage line, might have a signal drop. So Abel's at Treehouse.
You see yesterday those elephants all digging the holes in for water in the Milwaukee riverbed?
No, by the time we got to Milwaukee. No, not yesterday, the day before.
Sorry, the day before, yeah.
There was just that one youngster with that one young cow with the half trunk and that little boy.
Oh yeah.
Don't know where the rest of the herd.
We actually we saw the 2 of them and 1 other elephant.
Yeah, there must have been a bull with him because we saw his tracks. However, they had finished drinking. But a while ago, I can't remember who it was, we watched them digging and drinking. big female, keeping the youngsters out of the water hole. And that's a true water hole. Hole in the sand that fills with water.
So I remember the last time I was in Kruger National Park up at Chingwetsi. We also have these massive riverbeds, and we also had a massive herd of elephants also digging for water. You've been up to Chingwetsi, Mark?
Probably not for about 30 years or more.
Sure.
Even more, maybe make it even longer than that. As a kid we used to go up there. Oh, I can see a nice red tambuti. I think it's a tambuti, maybe it's a bourbon. Tambuti leaves are starting to turn red. Here's one here, the youngster. Let me just have a look. Tambuti doesn't go brown, it goes red. But the only tree we have here that has these beautiful red leaves when they're dying, because the jackalberry, when the new leaves are coming out on the jackalberry, the leaves are red and they start out and then they turn green. The tambuti. Soon we're going to go into that drainage line off of Gowrie Cut Line where the big giant jackalberry is, to see those tambuti leaves turning red. It will be very pretty. I mean, we also almost we could pretty much say we're in winter already, but it is so amazingly green. I suppose we're at the end of autumn. And remarkably still so green from all that late rain a month ago. I think that's what accounts for the cold temperatures we have already. Normally May isn't as cold as this already. With all this moisture in the air, this is what is causing the temperatures to drop so much at night. I mean, we're less than a month away from the winter solstice. There's that tambuti I saw. Look at that beautiful big tambuti tree. The top of it tinged red. One of the reasons why I love tambuti so much. That's a very typical shape for a tambuti. Straight trunks, like my little miniature. Straight trunk with a lovely round crown.
Is yours also started turning
No,
red?
no, not yet. I think mine. I might get a bit of red in the leaves. Mine will be similar shape to that as a bonsai, with only a single trunk that's got sort of single trunk going into multiple trunks. The cause of the multiple trunks, of course, is elephant damage at a very young age. Gorgeous in this morning light. Spirostachys africana is the scientific name, and very interestingly, the tambuti seed is known as a jumping bean. Now, not related to the Mexican jumping beans. However, I think it's the same process that causes them to jump. Inside the seed of the tambuti. Maybe we can find some. Forget what time of the year that would be. It would probably be a few months ago. Let me think. Around about December, I think. November, December. Anyways. The seed is inside a little capsule, and there's the larva of a moth, I think. I actually don't know. Don't fire me as an entomologist, but I can't remember what. I think it's a moth. I don't think it's a beetle. But, oh, Franklin, and I've just seen a brown-hooded kingfisher flying away too. This larva lives well, pupates, it eats the seed, it eats the cotyledon, the dicots inside the seed, and then it pupates. Woodpecker. Woodpecker. Go ahead.
The first tree.
Yeah, those animals also is coming from the north. Some of the connected.
Okay, copied. Anyone checking western side of quarantine?
Now, I'm still in the middle of the quarantine.
Get an idea what woodpecker this is. Any birders with us this morning? Before I give a diagnosis. Not too easy from this distance. We can't see its belly, but it's got that red crown. The forehead is black with white spots. That we can almost see. We can't see the moustache. Seems to have a moustachial stripe.
Look at his babblers.
Oh. Look at all the red-billed woodpeckers down there. Thanks, Kaz, but I want it from a viewer. Oh, yeah, thanks. The key about identifying woodpeckers is to get a combination of the markings on the back and the belly in combination with the head. Mike Moss.
Good morning, Mike.
How are you doing, Mike? What did Mike say?
Bearded.
Bearded.
Yes.
I don't see the distinct moustache and eyeline. If it would stop preening, we would get a good look at it. But I don't think it's bearded. Bearded's got a very distinct black eyeline and black moustachial stripe. And now, where's she gone? She's there.
Yeah.
There we go. Now we can see nicely that belly is definitely not the belly of a bearded. See, that's why looking at the belly is so important, because it's not striped, it's streaked. Okay, Mags and Mike. Oh, Bob. Okay. Thanks, Bob. Bob and Mike. Or Magique. And Mark. We're all saying golden tail. I can live with golden tail.
I also say golden tail.
Oops, sorry, forgot.
It's alright.
Golden tailed woodpecker. Oh, Rex, morning. I was talking about you 2 minutes ago, Mpo.
We had 2 doves on the road, Rex.
We had 2 doves on the road. That's why we had 2 doves on the road, to say that Rex is coming. So everybody, sense. Rex is in final control. Saying hello to everybody. Minjani, Mpo. Long time no see. Hope you're going to be there when we get back from drive. Mr. Ntamani. Did you see anything coming in from the gate? Okay. Would have said so. Had you seen something? Weaver's Nest. Heading north. We're going to go, I think we'll keep up with our wider circle of Weatala, and maybe go down Zoe's Road, Philliman's cut line to Zoe's Road, do a big loop around there, come back. Oh no, I got a better idea. Let's bring the circle in a little bit. Rebecca's Road. And have you guys done Rebecca's Road this morning? Thanks, Mo. Ephraim's saying those drag marks are coming from Buffelshoek. And the reason why hyena drag carcasses so far is because they bring it back, not necessarily to the den site, but they bring it back to the clan